Hey guys, so today on Tactical JK, we're talking about wind noise and road noise on soft tops. We've got our soft top right here. We're gonna be comparing against a hard top to see which one's louder. And I'll give you my opinion after rolling with the soft top for 4 years and then switching to a hard top for 6 months. So let's start off the video by talking about each Jeep and its top. Here we have a 2008 Jeep Wrangler JKU, and it's rocking a Bestop Trektop NX. And it's had this top on it since 2016. This video is really going to tell you how well a soft top lasts over time, because this isn't a brand new soft top. We know those are quiet. We want to see how well it's going to last if it's a long-term purchase. And moving on over here, we have our 2016 Jeep Wrangler JKU with our factory hardtop. And really the only thing noteworthy over here is this hardtop does have the factory hardtop headliner, which is just this felt sound deadening material. And that means we'll be comparing the quietest hardtop Jeep makes against a top-of-the-line soft top. So in each Jeep, we're gonna mount my phone in the back seat at right about head level to record the actual decibel readout of the sound. And then we'll have my camera and microphone set up in the passenger seat to actually record the sound that we're gonna hear in our video. So to compare the sound, we're gonna record audio going 25, 55, and 75 miles per hour in both Jeeps, and then compare what we find out side by side at the end of the video. All right, so now we're in the Jeep, and this is how it sounds going 25 miles per hour with the soft top. So here's 55, and it's really not that much louder than 25 because the wind noise really doesn't become apparent till you get above 65, kind of closer to 75 or 80. All right, so here's 75, and as you can tell, it is a lot louder than 55. The wind noise really starts coming up, becoming apparent, and I'm slowing down right now because I'm behind somebody. We're going 65 now. And I'm sure you can tell the difference just from 65 to 75. There's quite a lot. Now let's speed up back to 75. All right, here we go at 70 and 75. That is a huge difference between 65 and 75. Before moving on to our next Jeep, we need to do some tire swapping because our old Jeep is running Cooper Tire STT Pros that are 2 years old and pretty loud, as you could tell from the test, while our newer hardtop Jeep is running a set of 6-month-old Cooper Tire STT Pros, which are much quieter. Now we want our test to accurately gauge how well these tops block out tire noise, so we're going to move all the tires from the soft top Jeep onto the hardtop Jeep before we continue our test. So here we are going 25 miles per hour in the hardtop rig with the old tires on it, and sounds not too bad. Sounds a lot like the soft top. All right, so this is 55 miles per hour with the hardtop. You can definitely hear the tires, but I think that's about it. There's really not that much wind noise. You can definitely have a normal conversation at a normal level. So this is 75 miles per hour in the hardtop, and there's still definitely some wind noise in the Jeep, but I am talking to you I had to raise my voice a little bit, but it's still pretty much a normal level, and you should be able to hear me just fine. All right, so I've got our test footage over here on our computer. I'm gonna watch it with you and kind of talk about what we find. So for 25 miles per hour, which is kind of just around town, there's really not a super big difference in the tops. The hardtop did have a lower average decibel than the soft top, but really they fluctuated a lot because any noise in the Jeep would usually be enough to overwhelm the sound from the road. So really, if you're riding around town, soft top or hardtop really doesn't make much difference. At 55 miles per hour, there's really still not much of a difference in the tops. They both let all the tire noise in, which is something I'm kind of disappointed about. I really thought the hardtop would do a better job of blocking out some of that tire noise, but no, if you look at the clips side by side, they're pretty much just as loud. The soft top does let in a little bit more wind noise than the hardtop, but really they're both bearable. You can have a normal conversation in the soft top at 55, you just might have to talk a little bit louder. So this is where the big difference really is. Once you go over 70 in the soft top, for some reason it really just starts whistling really bad. And I did multiple tests going towards the wind, away from the wind, always. Once you go up to a certain speed, it's just gonna get really noisy. And that's what really made me want to get a hardtop on the new rig. It just kind of drives you insane when you're driving 75, 85 miles per hour, just listening to that the whole time. And I usually will have to put in earplugs or headphones or something. The hardtop, on the other hand, stayed about the same decibel level as it did on the previous test, but I will say that that's not quiet by any means. A normal car will be much quieter than these Jeeps. That's one thing I was kind of disappointed about when I got the hardtop, is that it is quieter than a soft top, but really it's not near as quiet as a normal vehicle. My conclusion on soft top versus hardtop is that if you're going 65 miles per hour or less all the time, soft top's the way to go, because even though it's a little bit louder, the benefits of a soft top definitely outweigh the little bit of extra noise. But if you're going 75 plus miles per hour, or if you have people riding around with you all the time that you'd like to actually talk to, a hardtop is going to have to be the way you go. Now, a good middle ground is, of course, buying a soft top for the summer and then a hardtop for the winter when the soft top really doesn't have that many benefits. But if you have to pick one, those are kind of your options.